So I've been playing PGR for a couple of days now, and I gotta say, it's okay. It's all right. I think the game is okay. I'm not addicted or anything or whatsoever. Anyways, welcome back to more Punishing Grey Raven. We're gonna be continuing chapters 10 and 11. I think we left off in Fallen Star last time. Does she? Oh wait, that's actually pretty cool. She looks at the cursor when I click on. That's that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I've been grinding like a lot of stuff. Like just a while ago I was doing the Desperado Clash. I actually like this one. It's actually really cool. I've been grinding out like these things over here. I just need to get these ones as well. And then I've been doing some of these like the Golden Vortex, Stronghold, cursed waves and whatnot. So yeah, and someone in the comments, I do apologize if I don't like react or respond to the comments. I see them and I read them, and I appreciate you guys like watching the video, like I really do, and I hope you're enjoying it. But sometimes I just forget to respond, or I just don't know what to respond with. Someone told me that I should just like go to the new UI version of the main story tab, so I can just follow these and like do the extra stories as well. Now I don't know if I should do the extra story first and then like jump to the next chapter, or like vice versa. Like, do I do like, let's say over here, do I do Fake Ascension first and then do the extra story? I'm assuming that's how it is because it is called extra story. So that's how I'm going to do it for now. But for now, we're going to focus on the extra story, Eternal Engine, and Nona Ouroboros. We're going to do these two because I want some black cards. I'm trying to pull for a weapon, so I need black cards. But yeah, so we finished Fallen Star. The virus was shot down by Watanabe and the Forsakens, and then it crash landed on Earth alongside the rest of the Forsakens. We lost communications with them. I'm assuming we are now going to Earth. I think with Eternal Engine, maybe it's a different perspective. Maybe we're not gonna be playing as the Grey Raven squad. Maybe we'll play as a different group in Earth, but we'll see. We'll start with the extra story. Oh, there's like how many stages are there? I'm assuming it's the same, like maybe 12. But hey, I get black cards, so I'll take it. Oh, we're using her? That's interesting.
Look into my eyes and fall into the abyss.
This is Crimson Abyss, right? Tame Narwhal. What is this? Oh, it's Roland. Wait, so Crimson Abyss and Roland know each other, huh? Okay, so she's trying to like tame the narwhal to be her pet for whatever reason. Oh, I thought I had to just dodge it. Oh, is this how Crimson of this plays? This is actually pretty cool. Eliminate the corrupted, reappear on Narwhal. Okay. There it is. Now what? The communication signal is lost. Oh wait, it's on auto. Oh, she's an Ascendant. You know what? That actually kind of makes sense. I didn't put two and two together. Okay, so this is our perspective now. Okay, 17 hours ago, we got new eyewitness accounts on the Ascendants. They were last seen in the western base of the Gangdis Mountains, a place called the Jijing Monastery. During this time, there was a massive outbreak of the punishing virus throughout the area. Reports claim that it is highly concentrated. Jesus, what the hell? The radar shows that a barrage of long-range projectiles has locked onto us. They appear to be interstellar cruise missiles. Okay, so is this the time when we were going up to provide support to Babylonia? I'm assuming. All right, well, someone shot the missiles. Oh no, wait. An ambush caught Grey Raven members as they were riding an airdrop shuttle to the ground surface. I guess this is after Fallen Star, when the virus, or I forgot what they called it, like the cube thing landed on Earth. So I'm guessing we were chasing after it and then we got ambushed. All right, so after crash landing in the snowy range, Grey Raven met the local armed forces. Okay. Northeastern Siberia. Damn. I suggest making your way north out of the coniferous forest to a base called New Murmansk. Isn't that where the narwhal was heading? Where the other Lucia is? I don't know her exact name. Crimson Abyss. Isn't that where they're heading? Who the hell are you? You look cool. You have like horns. Antlers. That's the word I'm looking for. You have antlers. An agile figure leaps out of the snow. Following that, a lance swings by and slices the corrupted in two. More unfamiliar figures leap out of the forest and join the battle. Nausicaa. Who's Nausicaa? By the time you can react, the nearby corrupted have all fallen to the ground with a loud thud. Well, I mean, they helped us, so they must be part of the what? The ARU? The Aru. Each one of them is slender and tall, having to look down at the bewildered outsiders even when standing a few feet away. Their mechanic frames are fully armed. You notice each of them wearing an assortment of sharp and angular looking equipment, the hallmark of a construct Inver devices. Centaurs. Each member has the upper body of a human accompanied by 4 horse-like legs. Oh, that's pretty cool. They seem accustomed to surprise looks from others. The leading centaur takes a stern step forward. We are the forest guards. We defend this territory from unwanted visitors. Well, we're actually visitors, but hopefully not unwanted. Rosetta. Wait, I think I've seen this character before. When I was like looking through like the playable characters. Another tall figure slowly trudges through the snow with a lance. The white landscape offsets her inorganic profile, emanating indisputable authority. Wait, she was the one who threw the lance at the missiles in space from here? How? How did you even see that? Besides, among all of the forest guards, aren't you the one who is always the most excited to make contact with outsiders? Got called out. Okay, well, Rosetta saved us, I guess. Wait, they're humanoid? Hybrid constructs? What does that mean? Like, specifically, like, they're part human? Or is this... I don't know. Humanoid hybrids. Constructs are created with human consciousness. If the bodies are not entirely human, then their consciousness would be... They sacrifice stability with their mind for enhanced combat performance. That sounds dangerous. Sacrificing the stability of their mind? Babylonia outlawed such practices because there's no guarantee that the personality of the subject will remain intact. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I imagine that's a bit dangerous. But I guess in a world like this, right, where, you know, you're constantly fighting, I guess that's like the last thing you're gonna be worrying about. But yeah, in a place like Babylonia, yeah, they would probably ban that. I want to see like her full, like, you know, just like her full body. Oh, are they seeing what was the thing called? Aurora Borealis or whatever. I actually want to see one of those in like, you know, like real, like up close, like just once. I want to see it. A human signal coming from the north and corrupted following in close pursuit. Someone brought trouble. Deep into the forest, Rosetta stands alone on a clearing near the cliff, staring intently at the slate blue sea. Okay, what are we doing now? Defense terminals stopped running, causing the loss of many defense commands. Okay. Break through the corrupted, fix the defense terminals. Right. Make good use of the firepower, blah blah blah. Okay. Ow. There's more? Oh, on the other side. Special corrupted. Oh, okay. Come on, big boy. Nice. Fish flakes. Is that supposed to be an insult? Fish flakes? Even Liv is confused. Seems like they really don't like Babylonian people, huh? Yeah, so I think they know that the narwhal is coming here now. Damn, they really don't like the forest guards, huh? The port citizens point their weapons at Rosetta. Do you think we should get involved? I mean, that guy said mind our own business. I think Rosetta's been through this couple of times, so I think we should just leave her to it. Yeah, let's just watch and wait. Right then, the ocean surface near the port begins to surge. A colossal narwhal breaches the surface and thrashes in the sea. Massive waves begin to rock the boats berthed in the port. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Oh, this is a good art right here. It's warning the humans. Oh, is like Narwhal trying to warn like the people to like, I don't know, maybe evacuate the port? Is that what it's trying to do? It's trying to save them. Okay, so maybe that's why she's like trying to tame Narwhal. Damn, you guys just keep coming, huh?
The flames of the abyss will end it all.
Damn. Damn. Okay. That was pretty cool. Red currents flash as they enshroud the narwhal's long horn, illuminating the rare excitement on Alpha's face. Alpha slowly looks up and sees a strange, silent flash in the direction of the port. An extremely fast object approaches, parting the surface of the ocean in its wake. Don't tell me it's Rosetta throwing her spear. Alpha raises her hand. Did you catch it? And she catches the powerful long-distance blast with her bare hand. Of course she did. Of course she did. She glances at her smoking right hand. The attack draws her attention away, allowing the narwhal to temporarily escape her control and begins to dive into the sea for a brief respite. Nice. Okay. Just as the narwhal dives beneath the waves, she leaps and lands on a floating dock in the port. Oh god, is she here on the dock, on the port, or where we are? After landing back on the ground, she looks around for the one who unleashed the attack. Quickly, she has her eyes set on the most conspicuous figure in the crowd. Yeah, the big-ass centaur. Now she's happy. She found like a powerful opponent. Oh yeah, this is Alpha and Lucia's second meeting. Unless that first meeting in the prologue was like from a different time. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so this is the second time. Okay. Derek. Oh, so when they were saying Derek, they're referring to Narwhal. Why Derek though? Ooh, the music. You're worthy to face my blade, so there's no more need to talk. Show me what you have. Oh shit, this is cool.
Weak.
I'm sorry, Rosetta. I have no choice.
Weak. This will
Judgment
end it
cut.
all.
Pretty cool.
Weak. How is that? Had enough of my power?
Oh, is she summoning Narwhal? The surface of the ocean begins to surge again. The narwhal's long horn breaks the surface as he reappears before everyone. Countless corrupted cover the narwhal as he wails in pain. Okay, so maybe Derek is like the consciousness, right? Of the narwhal? I don't know if that's how it works. I have a proposition. Okay, what do you want? The fight between Alpha and Rosetta leaves the already devastated port in further disarray. You want to fight her one more time? I don't think... No disrespect, Lucia, but I don't think you're a match for Alpha right now. If I use the combat-focused frame... Oh, you want to use a different frame. Okay, then maybe, yeah, sure, I guess. Emergency order received. Launching Lucia's exclusive frame, Dawn. Time of arrival is what? Is that the one that we used before? When we were going after Kamui? A port citizen fires off a harpoon, only for her to catch it midair. Die, you damn monsters! Just as the citizen prepares to fire another harpoon, Alpha drops the one in her hand. A red current emits from her fingertips, and a sudden flash of light and thunderous boom sends him flying back a few meters. He immediately shows symptoms of corruption as the punishing virus spreads throughout his body. Jesus, it's that fast, huh? We're gonna cure you! Alright, you wanna die? Alright then. There, yeah, okay, thank you, Lee. Jesus. Nah, I get that Liv, Liv is like the support of the group, she's like the healer, so I understand, like, she wants to save him. But me? Nah, you don't want to be saved? Fine. You can die in the snow then. He pushes Liv's hand away. Alright, I'm gonna cut your hand off now. As the serum enters his body, his agitation gradually subsides. In the blink of an eye, his symptom begins to lessen. Seeing this, the crowd looks at Alpha and raises their harpoons. Why? Rosetta looks on as the scene unfolds, gripping her lance tightly. She turns to face the crowd. Fools! I don't think that's how she would say it. Unity Rules. Humans have survived here in the Arctic Circle only thanks to being surrounded by the protection of a natural barrier. Any outsider knows more about the reality of this cruel world than any of you. You are utterly clueless about what you are up against. Yeah, they're humans. Of course. New Murmansk is about to be flooded by a tidal wave of corrupted. Before it does, leave. Find a new home. This is the last bit of advice I have to offer. Rosetta's petition, however, is met with raging shots from the people. Typical. Oh no, Rosetta's mind is beginning to destabilize. Corruption level is surging. Yeah, that's bad. I'll cut straight to the chase. As long as you help me eliminate the interference and tame the narwhal, I promise that he will remain unharmed. Then I will take him and leave this place forever. Yeah, but we still have to deal with the corrupted though. That doesn't really help us. Alpha turns and hops onto the narwhal's back. I mean, your frame isn't here. I don't know, like, the estimated arrival of your frame. Oh, it's entered the atmosphere. Okay. But right as Lucia takes a step forward... What? Why is Rosetta stopping us? Rosetta, what the hell? Why? Ow, okay. Sorry. Whoa! That was pretty cool. What do you mean she's too powerful? I beat her. A raging tide. Oh no, it's the corrupted. Or it's narwhal, rather. Oh yeah, no, it is the corrupted. A corrupted machine tide is swarming the Murmansk port. Oh no, corrupted. It would have been nice if someone warned us about it, right? Taking advantage of the chaos, Lucia makes her way to the drop zone of her new frame. Who's transforming? Rosetta? Rosetta ejects from her centaur frame as a pair of luminescent wings unfold on her back. What do you mean wings? What do you mean wings? Her power is off the charts. It's over 9,000, but her corruption level is already at critical. This is the power of a humanoid hybrid construct. Oh, geez, she's running rampant. And then we have to deal with the corrupted as well. Diana's lance glides right above Evan's head, sending the group of corrupted flying in the air and scattering onto the ground. All right, we got backup at the very least. All right, we have to defend the port. Come on. Okay, there's a time limit now. Nice. As the situation becomes increasingly chaotic, Rosetta's mind is reaching boiling point. Rosetta's relentless assault on Lee shows no sign of stopping until he is on the brink of death. Coming to her senses, Rosetta notices the carnage that the corrupted has wreaked on the forest guards in the port residence. Those who have witnessed the truth about humanity have earned the right to ascend. Rosetta writes in pain on the ice. Oh, there's Lucia. Lucia's powerful blow disrupts Alpha from connecting with Rosetta. Alright, time for a rematch, I guess.
Look into my eyes and fall into
Though
the
I am
abyss.
controlling Alpha. Our battle isn't over. If you call that a battle, you're not even half as good as her. Do you even understand what you have done? You are my enemy, and I'm going to defeat you. This will never change.
Lose yourself in the abyss.
Well, that was quick. You're weak. I made her an ascendant in order to save her. But because of what you did, she will become a mindless puppet controlled by the punishing virus instead. Just stay here and watch. This is the difference between us. Yeah, now she's just showing off. Come on. Line up for me. Stop right there. Alpha loses interest in Lucia when it is clear that she is no longer in any shape to fight. This is your last chance. I didn't think this would be so difficult. Alpha's fingertips are once again charged with her power as an ascendant, and she aims at the narwhal's horn. Alpha is about to dismiss it as Lucia's last gasp plea. But as she turns around, she sees Rosetta, who is now completely corrupted and under the control of the punishing virus, standing up once again. As she raises her lance at the wounded Lucia, her frame scorching hot. Lucia will not escape her blow in her current condition. Alpha gazes into the narwhal's eyes with a hint of regret, then withdraws her ascendant power. Really? Rosetta unleashes her lance with devastating power. In the same instant, Alpha disappears from where she was standing. Why? Why did she just, like, retreat? Lucia turns to find Rosetta's lance ripping through the space where she was at, as it continues flying into the distance. Meanwhile, Alpha is holding onto her tightly as they fly over the snow before falling into the freezing ocean together. Damn. In the depths of the quiet ocean, Lucia and Alpha gaze into each other's eyes. Ooh. As soon as Lucia tries to struggle free, Alpha restrains her. And then she leans in and whispers into Lucia's ear. Real, come on! Come on! Once again, Lucia sees that eerie smile on Alpha's face. She releases Lucia and swims towards the surface. Really? You're not gonna tell me? Okay. Back on the surface, Alpha shakes off the ice in her hair. Rosetta, completely overwhelmed by corruption, continues searching the ice for any signs of Lucia. Behind her, the narwhal slowly sinks into the ocean, no longer resisting. Rosetta does not pay it a single heed. Still gotta clean up the mess, I guess. Otherwise, at this moment, Alpha finally unleashes her full power. Like a shark that smells blood, Rosetta immediately turns her attention toward Alpha. Whoa! Oh, that's pretty cool. Holy. I want to use her. I want to try that. Bruh. Ow. Ah, okay. That's really cool. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry about this, Rosetta. The game is forcing me to.
How is that?
Rosetta's massive frame arcs into the air and falls into a warehouse in the port. He's still moving? Ooh, look at that. Look at those red eyes. That's pretty cool. I like the design of the wings as well. The dust gradually settles. Rosetta stands up again, her wings radiating a blinding burst of light. One last strike, one way or the other. Well then, let's put an end to this. Alpha readies her battle stance in a rare display of form. The tension between them has reached the climax. But just as both parties are about to unleash their strikes... Oh, Evan! Get the hell away from here! Evan charges in between them. Move. I've no intention to take unnecessary lives. Evan, I swear... Evan has not noticed that the fully corrupted Rosetta behind him has no intention to stop. Oh god. Oh no. Rosetta charges toward Alpha. As formidable as a comet. In a flash, Rosetta is defeated, losing her mobility and consciousness. Only Evan and Alpha remain in the building. Oh, thank God. I thought Rosetta was like charging full, full power and then just going to kill Evan. That would have been too tragic, honestly. They stare at each other for a moment. Then Alpha puts away her weapon. As if a switch has been flicked, the boy throws himself onto Rosetta's body, screaming her name. And as Alpha is about to leave, oh god, I haven't damaged her core. I want to leave myself a worthy opponent. If he's strong enough to survive, that is. After confirming Alpha's departure, Evan continues to call out to Rosetta. However, in the ocean depths, unbeknownst to the others, a cone of light appears. Faintly, it flickers deep within the depths. I've detected an extremely powerful signal from an Inver device. Deep within the ocean. Oh, you're still alive? Damn. What happened to the corruption, though? It's stabilizing? Her consciousness is recovering. Yeah, how? Enduring the pain, Lee sits off to the side. Whatever the reason, her mind is within a stable threshold. Oh yeah, Lucia. How are you? Lucia finally manages to climb her way back onto the shore. Lucia notices that the crowd's gaze does not fall on her, but onto the sea behind her. At the other end of the sea, the Aru fleet. You have a fleet? And transport crafts from Babylonia. What? Wait, Babylonia is here to help? Okay. By the time Lucia regains consciousness, several humanoid hybrid constructs from the Aru appear before Lucia, clearing out the remaining corrupted. In the distance, others on the ice begin to work on fishing out the narwhal. Oh, Bianca is here. Hey, what's up, girl? What are you doing here? Isn't your unit for hunting purposes? I mean, you're dressed for the weather, I'll give you that. Several Babylonian transport crafts are parked nearby. A few constructs are assessing Lee's injuries. Rosetta's body has been placed inside a construct bay with several force guards preparing to take her back. For her trial? What the hell do you mean? Okay, force guards. Even though the Aru has always been neutral to Babylonia, we still hope to ally with powerful friends such as yourselves to join humanity's effort to fight against the corrupted and the punishing virus. Yeah, agreed. The force guards exchange looks, but they wait for Diana's response. We will consider it, but not right now. Yeah, understandable. They still have to deal with Rosetta. Following that, the force guards disappear into the snowy forest, leaving only their tracks. Lucia looks up at the sky and remembers what Alpha whispered into her ear. I will wait until that day comes. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Little bit of like foreshadowing there. Alpha stands on an iceberg, gazing at the ice floating on the Arctic Ocean. You're just like, you're really fond of like aura farming, huh? Initiating, punishing relay communication. Oh, Roland. Oh, that was it. Ooh, okay. That's a pretty interesting extra story. We got to see like a very, very interesting interaction with Alpha and Lucia. Crimson Abyss Metamorphosis Interlude. Oh, this is like their personal stories. On to Eternal Engine. Okay, that extra story was actually longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be just like, you know, like a few stages, but it's like a whole chapter. So we'll probably just end it with Eternal Engine. Okay, the folks prayed to a certain being that they would find peace at the end of their journeys. Chapter 10. Let's go. I stare up the sky, as all the others do. Even if you have the power to run forever on the ground, it all just gets tiring in the end. Only the sky is safe. That is actually kind of true. I believe that's the reason why Babylonia is in space. Blinding, blazing, deafening. Plummeting down from the heavens, unwavering, unstoppable. It lights up the night sky and every one of our expressions. It is our hope, the answer to our prayers, and the bringer of an uncertain future. The spark descends closer and closer, gracing everyone with its presence. Finally, it lands on the designated spot. Ooh, new character. Sophia. The loud crash shocks everything in its vicinity. But that anxiousness and fear did not reach this area. Everything is still and quiet with a whiff of sweetness. Chang Yu and I are ready. Jamila. Before that, Aston, is the deal with the Forsaken and the others done? All is ready. It's a shame that construct numbers are limited, but it should be enough for basic defenses. Obtain the merchandise and make a deal. Okay. It may not be the noble way for a merchant to obtain merchandise by themselves, but there won't be a deal if you don't have merchandise in the first place. The goal of making a deal is to generate a larger profit, and as merchants, we always choose the option with a higher risk. Interesting. To act dilek. Okay. All right. Yo, what's up, President? Your performance at the space station was outstanding. Well done, Grey Raven. Can I get a vacation, please? Maybe some PTO? All right. There's no time for chit-chat with how urgent the next mission is. Can I get some rest? There's no rest for the good, huh? You can rest before you arrive. It's not the same, man. What precise calculations? Well then. Celica, give Grey Raven a simple mission report first. Alright, lay it on me. Grey Raven, you were able to remove the punishing heteromer at the space station last time. But sadly, it was not completely destroyed. What do you mean? Like, Watanabe nuked it like 4 times. I'm sure you have all noticed it collided with Watanabe's Fenrir and plummeted down onto Earth. Okay. Yeah, is he alright? We've lost track of him, but we don't have the resources to form a search party. Back to the main topic today. Your mission this time is to return to Earth and destroy the heterocore from last time. I've also deployed other teams on this mission, and this here is the area that Grey Raven is responsible for. Akidilek, Commercial Alliance. Oh, it's the train. Yeah, okay, it's the train. The ACA is a special faction that built their empire on the train. They combine Cosmos Industries Central Purification Filter technology, that is a mouthful, with a train and transformed it into a mobile Akdilek purification system. Okay. Using heavy nuclear fission reactor as its energy source, as long as the train keeps moving, the filtration system will block out the punishing virus. That's how they can live on that train. That is a very interesting one. I mean, as long as the train keeps moving. That's like the main weakness of it. If it stops moving, then yeah, they're all of them are just screwed on that train. But that's a very interesting way to combat the virus. Yeah, I'm surprised that there's still like railways in there. So they already built a massive railway network on the flat Eurasian lands back in the Golden Age. The Apus. As for resources, they're merchants. They have their ways. So to put it simply, they trade with forces all over the world by rail to ensure their survival. That's how the ACA operates, right? Correct. And the main objective of your mission is to find and destroy the heterocore that is currently on the train. According to the Science Council's detailed analysis, I'm afraid the heterocore is not just simply the multi-form punishing heteromorph you saw at the space station. All right, we're gonna go on a very secret train mission. That sounds exciting. Ooh, cutscene? Oh, is this the train? Whoa. That's a weird spider. Oh, is this the heterocore? Yo, what's up, Lucia? Oh, hell yeah. This is cool. Oh, hell yeah. High concentration of punishing virus detected. It's a hideous appearance indeed. I've detected that you've successfully landed on the train. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than I expected. The heterocore has been highly corrupted and mutated when falling to Earth. The target we've been after is right... Oh, okay, yeah, it is. This is the heterocore. What is that? What is this word? The heterozygotes clause seems super dangerous. Okay. Ow! Okay, so we attack the claws. Nice. Alright. Can I, like, destroy that eyeball? It's creeping me out. Yo, who are you? You look cool. Okay, my name is Changyu. Okay, so you're Changyu and you're Sophia. We're both working for I swear to God, these words. The Akdilek Commercial Alliance. Akdilek. Okay. Above the speeding train, two figures of similar height stand steadily amidst the roaring wind. You can still notice a hint of childlikeness on their faces, but their expressions reveal a deadly gravitas. Whether it is the massive robotic arm on her back, drastically contrasting her minuscule frame, or the severed, corrupted limb that the other boy is carrying in his hand, you can tell that these two are more than meets the eye. Oh yeah, I just noticed that there's like a huge sandstorm behind us. After breaking the glass ceiling, Grey Raven members jump onto the carriage, shocking the occupants inside. What greets you is not the cramped and suffocating compartment you were expecting. Yeah, this is like the whole train is like a city. The spacious and luxurious double-deck carriage has a series of paintings hung along its walls. Even the staircases linking the two stories are all made from high-quality wood. These people are still living a lavish lifestyle despite being on a train that was made to run away from disaster. Wow, shiny. I'd like to express our warmest welcome, Babylonia. Welcome to Aslam, the Eternal Engine. Oh, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. Oh, pretty boy. All right, let's begin our deal then. Despite the situation of the train not looking good and the floorboards ferociously shaking under his feet, the man named Aston didn't waver an inch. Maintaining his pace, he strides forward with confidence and even saluted Grey Raven. According to our intel, there was a huge battle between Babylonia and the space station not so long ago. And in that battle, something important that belonged to the space station crashed onto this train. Yes? That is correct. Okay, so they don't want to destroy it, which is kind of obvious because they are merchants, so I believe they view it as very, very valuable. Our demand is simple. Let us move in to Babylonia. Huh. I mean, I figured they didn't want to, or they don't want to, rather. Babylonia in outer space is currently the safest place in the universe. Although this train has kept us alive, I still believe going to Babylonia is the only way to achieve true safety. What do you think about this deal, Commandant from Babylonia? I don't think I have the authority to approve that. Yeah, I'm not authorized to make this deal. I guess the president. We just go straight for Hassan. For Hassan. Then I guess we'll have to make the deal with the Ascendants then. Really? Really? Oh, hello. Oh wait, this is Jamila. Their leader, a teenage girl who stood silently with the aristocrat was talking, suddenly objected. Little girls shouldn't meddle in this matter, and it's obvious the Ascendants are far more superior to those from Babylonia. Really? You're gonna trash talk now? There's no friend or foe in commerce. While you were dilly-dallying, this train has been approaching the designated meeting point with the Ascendants. Oh, they're on their way to strike the deal now with the Ascendants. We are merchants, and we only want to gain the biggest profit from a deal. To us, both Babylonia and the Ascendants are just trading partners. Makes sense, honestly. And as you can see, Ashlar suggested the Ascendants as our trading partner, while I, on the other hand, wanted to expand our options. I mean, can we take them? Can Babylonia do that? Can Babylonia house them? I'm assuming they can. They just have to work, right? Damn, this train is huge. How the hell did they build this train? This cabin contains secrets. Secrets? Can I go up here? What do you mean secrets? Oh, this one? Agdalec record. This train is refitted with the central purification filter designs of the CT series of 020, 030, and 050. But the truth is the filter is not capable of supporting the whole train. Therefore, after the completion of all works, all carriages will be classified and superior races will be separated from the inferior ones. God. You know what? I was kind of half expecting that, not gonna lie. Like Babylonia, we will keep hope alive. Alright, well, I mean, sometimes that's just how it goes in the post-apocalyptic world, I guess. The aristocrats have been living in the Eternal Engine ever since it first started. They are the only ones who have access to private cabins. They have always hated the civilians and called them cockroaches who keep reproducing. Jesus. Ashla represents the aristocrats. They have long planned for a trade like this to make themselves part of the Ascendants, so they can break away from this unfree life where they have to share resources with the civilians. God damn. Wasn't there like a movie like this? I remember there was a movie like this, like that released like a couple years ago. Was it a movie or a TV show? I think it was a TV show. I can't remember, where Earth was like, you know, it's like the Ice Age now, and there's just like one train just going around the world over and over again. What is that look from Jamila? This Aston guy really wants to be an Ascendant. I doubt he's going to be one. I doubt the Ascendants are interested in this like trade that they're doing. Because if we're being real, the Ascendants can just take the merchandise. Like, they can just take the Heterocore whenever they want. Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, it's just another one of those secrets. The door is locked. Is there a key? Oh, over here. The door seems... Oh, there it is. My name, it no longer matters. I thought I could have gotten through this train and completed the mission. But in the end, I was still a fool. I was classified as a pariah, a slave. If we don't act, the Ascendants will... Damn. Bianca? What's Bianca doing here? Oh yeah, public transport is the shiz. Oh yeah. Who is this? Okay, so Bianca is going aboard the train for whatever reason. Oh wait, no. The president did say that they were sending multiple teams. So I guess Bianca is one of them, or Cerberus. We meet again, Commandant from Babylonia. Thanks to your reckless behavior, this carriage is no longer safe. I just say, okay, you know what? I give up. Is this how Babylonia works? Always spouting lies like that? Revolting. How about I throw you off the train? How does that sound, huh? Jesus, I've had enough of these pesky scums. Why are we not moving forward? I can't stand being in the same carriage as these filthy mutts for one more second. Okay, goddamn. Yeah, I imagine that even Babylonia can't accept this number of people. I never said all, just move in the selected few. You should have room for that many, right? Oh, they're only going to move the aristocrats. And so, you know, the commoners stay on the train. I mean, I don't know. I kind of don't want to go to Babylonia if they're there. The commoners cowering in the corner by the door instantly exploded with rage. I mean, yeah, that's understandable. A wail of sorrow pierces through the rioting crowd, and the source of the wail, a woman in tattered clothing, walks out of the crowd. And as if possessed by something unseen, she rushes for the door, tears it open, and scrambles toward the carriages in the back. What the hell happened to to Lucia and Lee? They fell off the train, We still haven't seen them. Mission log. I've boarded the train, although not the target carriage. Oh, she's on the train now. Okay. Looking at the decorations on the top of the carriage, this carriage should belong to Agdalek. And there's corrupted, of course. There's more.
May God purify your sinful soul. Repent.
Entered boost. Oh, nice. Yeah, keep him coming.
God bless.
Ow.
May God
There you go.
purify your sinful soul.
May God forgive you because I won't. Oh, there's Lucia. A motorcycle. She's on a motorcycle? For a second, I read it as Gooners. Entropy. Is that another frame? BPN06 Entropy. Oh, it's Lee's. Whoa. Emo boy, let's go. That's a pretty cool drip there, Lee. Not gonna lie. Also, Asimov sent a new frame for Lee. Ooh, look at them. That's a very good bike that you found. Whoa, okay. We're controlling it? Oh, hell yeah. That's pretty cool. What does mouse 2 do? Whoa! Hell yeah! What do you mean dodge the obstacles? I am the obstacle. Ow, sorry. This is cool. Okay. There we go. I like these like little surprise sections, you know, where it's like very different. It shakes things up a bit. Are we catching up to the train? Are we fast enough? Oh, ow. Oh, that's pretty cool. One more. Nice. Oh, it's the legs of the heterocore. I just realized it. That was a cool section. I like that. All right, Sophia. What is your decision? Oh, we just got back. The opening sound of the door closed firmly by the people before interrupts Sophia mid-sentence, drawing the attention of everyone. In the center of attention are the two ladies who just ended the battle, with the corrupted corpses under their feet. Yeah, where the hell is Lee? We were deployed in different directions and didn't have time to meet up, but I was able to sense Lee's signal all this time, so he should be fine. Okay. Why do you smile like that? Alright, Sophia. Did Babylonia accept our deal? That's... Oh, they did? Oh, they agreed. But I do not think moving to Babylonia is such a joyous thing. Bianca meets Sophia's shimmering gaze as if she had read the girl's mind. You should be able to suggest something better. Alright, what are you suggesting, Sophia? Sophia makes up her mind and pulls out her gun. Before anyone can react, she places the gun on the floor where anyone can reach. I'm not familiar with negotiations, so if anyone disagrees with me, they are welcome to execute me with this gun afterward and continue your quarreling. That is such a gangster move. I'm not gonna lie. That is such a gangster move. With that said, leader, Lord Ashlar, and everyone here, no matter aristocrats or commoners, I want to propose a trade to you all. And what kind of trade would that be? I may not know how to achieve it right now, but I'll create a world that doesn't need this train or Babylonia. You must be joking. Without the train and without Babylonia, everyone would be infected by the punishing. They won't. What is she thinking? I don't know how to make it a reality yet, but I will succeed. I don't want to hide in that lonely space, nor do I want to become an ascendant. I only wish to be able to protect the things I want to protect all of Agdalek, so let's make a deal. I will create a real final destination for everyone. Not a fake one where you just accept what comes, but one where we all walk this earth again with our own strength. She proposed this trade to all of Agdalek, not just a specific person. So this decision is in the hands of everyone. Everyone has a right to choose. So, what do you think, people of Agdalek? Who do you want to support? Yeah, obviously the commoners are gonna support Sophia. And because there's more commoners than aristocrats, that's an easy win. See, aristocrat B has some common sense. Now that I think about it, the ascendants never guaranteed to make us ascendants, and they look like they're up to no good. Thank you. Walking on Earth again with our own power. If only it was that easy. I mean, no one said it was going to be easy. We're fighting a war, obviously. But yeah, you can't run forever. Imagine this is Roland just cosplaying The trade between Babylonia and Agdalech ends here then. Now, it's time for constructs to get to work. I wonder how changing frames actually work. Is it like the whole body and they just transfer like their quote-unquote like consciousness, like their memory, like their core onto a different frame? Is that how it works? There's nothing scarier than free, but thank you. That is true. That's very true. There's nothing scarier in this world than something that is free. All right, with our full squad here and Bianca's support, we will eliminate the enemy this time, Commandant. Let's get started. All right, let's put this goddamn thing to rest. Gotcha. Oh, this time we completely destroyed the limbs. Come on. Can I please hit the eyeballs? It's creeping me out. There you go. Nice. Okay. Yes, let me hit the eyeball. Nah, burn it. Burn it. It's just like in the space station, a faint energy activity still remains within that burnt frame. Same move again. Yeah, it's going to try to escape again, I'm assuming.
Target eliminated.
The rail heterozygite keeps making twister-piercing shrieks. You cannot tell if it is roaring or wailing, crying or laughing. At that moment, a breeze swirls around Bianca as she draws her bow, her figure divine like a saint. Her left hand raises the bow as the string draws tight. Overclocked particles hover in the air. Commandant, can you give me a hand? The speeding arrow launches with her command, hitting the gargantuan body of the rail heterozygote at the one single spot she was aiming. The rail heterozygote ceases functioning. That's it. Maybe throw it in the trash just to be safe. The Eternal Engine got back on track after destroying the goods. As the arrow hit its mark, a crack spread on its body like a spiderweb at lightning speed until the heterozygote disintegrates into nothing but sand, seeping through the gaps onto the railway. How about a deal then? We will provide intel and products that Babylonia will find satisfactory, and in return, you and your team will join us, Grey Raven Commandant. I don't think so. Babylonia actually can afford new residents after its expansion. The president is happy to welcome you all there. I don't think so. We should stay here, right? After all that, you know what? That's fine. All's well that ends well, I guess. I mean, we did destroy the heterozygote, so that's fine. President, thanks for your hard work, Grey Raven Commandant. I received your mission report. I didn't think you'd finish it in such a short time. Guess I made the right call assigning it to you. Okay, so about that PTO that, I was requesting. Unfortunately, there's... Okay, all right. Another mission? Oh, of course not. I'm not that cruel. I'm just here to tell you that we're almost done clearing the surface. Other team are on their way to you. So you'll have to stay on the train for now until they are there to pick you up. Ah, okay. I mean, that doesn't sound so bad. Take the chance to enjoy your exotic journey. This is your break. This is not... Okay, you know what? I'll take what I can get. And that was it. And then we unlocked the hidden story and interlude for Bianca and Sophia. It's pretty cool. All right. Well, as much as I would love to continue it, I am out of serum. But that was a pretty good chapter. The extra story was really good. I love the interactions between Alpha and Lucia. Rosetta was a good character as well. I liked her design, especially the second form that she had. I'm pretty sure she's a character, right? I think she's a Uniframe. Wait, pretty sure I saw her. Or maybe... Oh yeah, here. Rosetta. Yeah, I think this is a Uniframe, right? The Uniframes have these symbols on them. So I think she's not a Uniframe. Yeah, I don't think so. Really cool design. I like the wings that she had. I wonder if it shows during, like, I don't know, maybe her ultimate, her signature move. I actually didn't see Lee's frame in full view. I think it's this. Oh yeah, it's this one. It's a bit different from, like the artwork during the story. Like the jacket is closed off over with this one. But yeah, pretty interesting story. We finally destroyed the heterocore that escaped from the space station back in Fallen Star in chapter 9. That train, that whole incident with the train was really, really good. So our next is Nona, Ouroboros, and then Kowloon Metropolis on our next like story playthrough, if you will. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. I really like that. I like the Eternal engine. It's also cool to see like, you know, reoccurring characters come into play, you know, like Bianca here and there. That's pretty neat. She was also in the extra story as well. So yeah, with that being said, I think that's it for today. I think I'm just going to like grind out some stuff. As for today, that is going to be it. I will see you on the next playthrough. GG's.